Hi, my name is Carmen Ramos, and we're here with Dr. Nooristani talking about Balance7, where your body wants to be. So, doctor, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you, Carmen, for having me.
So, what do we know about Balance7?
So, Balance7 is a highly concentrated alkaline water. And I say water because people associated that with water. But actuality is it's not a water. It's just an alkaline concentrate. It's one that has the highest pH in the market. Normally, when you go out and you see all these bottles of water, it says alkaline water, their pH is somewhere between 8 to 9. So this is almost 300 times stronger than those. But it's formulated for you to take it in order to boost your entire body's pH and therefore enable your body to perform the best way it can, the way it was designed to be functioning. So it's, as we age and the times and the food that we ate, the pollution and everything that goes in our body that is unhealthy, it transforms your body slowly over time to perform really in a weak state. Your immune system is not up to par. Your performance of every function in your organ is not up to par. A good example will be as you age, you wake up, you're tired, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Right? Your focus is gone.
Yeah.
Right?
I kind of start forgetting things too. Like, what was I get foggy a little bit.
Yes, so your joint hurts for no reason.
Right.
I just didn't do anything. Why am I like having ache and pain? My back hurts, my knees hurt. So all that are associated with these changes that happens within your body over time. They're all related to something called acid. You know about acid and base.
Yes. How do you know when you have too much acid in your body?
So you physically, obviously you don't know, right? It's internal unless you take a blood test, and even then your body corrects it all the time. It's the symptoms of what you have, right? You said the fogginess,
Yes.
not being able to concentrate, the joint pain and aches that you suffer, right? And not having any energy level. Your energy level is so down that you have to take a couple naps just to maintain,
Yeah.
especially when you are busy and doing multiple things at the same time. So that's an indication your body's not good. The other indication is when you do get sick. Frequent colds, getting other diseases like high blood pressure, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, or heart attacks and stroke. All that is related to your body's not being in balance. So it's just more of a symptoms than indication of checking my blood, because your body does everything in its power to make sure you're in a constant neutral state or almost an alkaline state.
And how do you know when you're in an alkaline state?
So the feeling of it, right?
And what would that be?
I have a lot of energy. I'm I give you myself because I am taking this 3 times a day. I do a million things. I'm actively practicing medicine. I'm involved with this company. I'm involved with multiple other companies. I do charity work. I'm always constant on the go. My energy level is always this.
So why Balance7? What made you start this path?
So, after doing a lot of research, I found out that the pH within your body, it holds the key to your health and to your longevity and to your well-being. So to me that was intriguing. So I went ahead and dug deep into why part of it. And once I realized that pHs would really transform body from within. And so that got me to the path of discovery or being part of creating that Balance7, and because of what it does. So I think it's been an amazing journey. I love it. And I said because of what it does and the transformation I have seen over thousands of my patients, so it's been really exciting for me.
Amazing. And why 3 times a day? What's with the 3?
So after doing a lot of research, we found out that's the maximum You get the maximum effect when you do it 3 times a day. Now, this is not like regular drinking water.
Okay.
Once again, it's just
So
you take
you can't drink this whole thing in a
through
day.
a day.
It's not like, yeah.
No, don't do that, please.
Okay.
So it's 1 ounce, 3 times a day.
Okay.
I mean, drinking anything too much of it is not good for you. Obviously, this is no different. So it's highly alkaline, and too much of anything is not good for you, right? People say, well, I'm gonna drink gallons of water. It's not gonna do anything. Guess what? Too much water could kill you.
That's what I heard.
Yes, because it drops your sodium level in the body, and it leads to seizures and multiple other disease, coma and death, actually. So we have people who have some sort of disease in the medical world where they're thirsty all the time, no matter what they do, because there's some abnormality, and they constantly drink. And guess what happened? Those patients comes in with their sodium is so low that they have seizure and they coma, and some of them eventually die. So the point is that no matter what it is, you take too much of it is not good for you. This is designed for that 3 times, maybe pushing it 4 times on a bad day, but nothing beyond that.
And when do you know when it's like working for you?
So it's we were talking about it a couple of days ago, the taste of it.
Interesting.
Okay, it's not going to be tasting good to you, and actually it tastes worse if your body is in acidic crisis. So the worse your body, the worse it's going to taste. And I'm not saying it is
that's so
I'm not saying it's going to taste like candy to you when you're in balance. I'm just saying it is designed a barometer. It's a gauge, how hot and cool you are,
Yeah.
what's the degree. This is sort of that gauge of saying your body's in a bad shape or getting better as time goes on because of what you do. Now, this is not a pill, a water that you're going to take and fix everything, right? So this in association, being healthy, eating the right food, and also exercising, those combined with this absolutely give you the result that you're gonna look for.
And let's say with the taste, right? Like, how do you know if it's like bad and like good? Like, what would you compare it to?
So taste is a phenomena that your brain perceives information, right? You don't know it's good or bad. Your brain doesn't know. It's just you're not used to the taste. So your brain says, what is this? Sushi. Who likes sushi at the beginning? I guarantee you it's rare anybody.
I still don't.
You don't like it, right? Because the taste of it is just your brain cannot, it's new for it.
Yeah.
But as the chemical continue to feed to your brain and brain gets used to it, and that you getting used to the whatever it is that you eat, so the taste doesn't feel as bad to you. So everybody tastes different with this product. I can't tell you, hey, listen, you're going to taste it this way or that way, because it's just everybody's different. They're in a different state of acidity, or they're in good shape. They're taking that. They don't taste as bad. No? It's not, doesn't taste amazing as far as that, but it's, it's not like bad. To me, I don't taste it at all. To me, it's like just drinking water. I mean, it doesn't taste as water. It has a little taste to it. So the taste is a little bitter.
Bitter.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
and then after that, it
gets better and better.
Okay.
And
so that's how I know I'm in the right,
you're going in the right direction.
Right.
Exactly. So when the taste is not as bitter, right? But if it tastes really bad or bitter, then you know that you are in a bad shape. And now that is a purposely design of the product. Now, could I add some sugar to it? Could I make it more sweet and more palatable? The answer is yes. But that's not the goal. The goal is to make you, or is a reminder to you that your body is not in shape. You need to work on it continuously to get it to where it's supposed to be.
Talking about in shape, working out and does it heighten it? Does it make it better, or?
So workout is obviously, I work with a lot of elite athletes,
Okay.
Professional NBA players and football players. So what it does is decreases lactic acid. It just buffer the lactic acid so much more. It allows you to have a sustained workout for a long period of time, and also recover a lot faster, because it gets rid of that acid, which is lactic acid, right? It's a base.
Right.
So it creates the buffering system to get rid of that extra acid faster. Therefore, you recover better and sustain a lot more heavy exercise.
Right. And where is our acid in our body?
Everywhere.
Okay.
So your entire existence depends on the acid-base balance, what we call pH balance, right? So people say, oh, I got to be neutral. No, if you're neutral, you're dead. Okay?
Okay.
Your body is not designed to be neutral. Every cell in your body has different. Your blood, which we always talked about, is slightly on alkaline range, between 735 to 745. So that is an alkaline range, right? 7 is neutral.
7 is neutral.
Anything above that is
Is-
alkaline. Anything below that is acid. Your stomach has acidity of pH of 2 to 3. It's an extremely acidic environment because your body needs that. The food that you ingest, it goes in, it has to be broken down. And this acid is the reason why it breaks it down. Your skin cell is acidic, right? It's somewhere between 5.5 to 6. So if it's too alkaline or too acidic, your skin is not going to survive. So every part of your body is designed to have a different acid and base balance. But in your blood, that's what we are focused on. And since the blood goes eventually to everything, right, takes care of, and the buffering capacity of your body is in your blood, right?
Right.
So that is more of an alkaline side. So when we eat, let's say I drink a can of soda,
Yeah, like I was gonna say,
bunch
how's your
of soda.
diet like?
everything to do with it.
Okay.
So you drink soda, your body does what? It's saying, oh my God, there's too much acid,
sugar.
too much sugar.
Right.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to work really hard.
Right, and not consume it again.
Right. So
And try not to consume it like often.
right, you don't have to. Your body tells you don't do it, but you don't know that because it can't send you information.
Right.
But it does everything in its power. Your lungs, your kidneys, your bones are working so hard to buffer that. As time goes on, their buffering capacity decrease. So when their buffering capacity decrease, you lead to disease, right?
Interesting.
It's like
yeah.
you driving a car without changing the oil and
Right.
tune-ups and all that stuff. Guess what happened? Your car is gonna break no matter how you're gonna drive it, right? It needs fuel, right, to drive, and it needs maintenance. So if you don't do maintenance, it's gonna fall apart. So
Right.
your body is just those fine car, and if you don't take care of it, it's gonna die.
So this basically will give us more like in shape and tune and being more healthy with it.
in tune to become healthy. So now
Okay.
this, as I said, if you take that and eat junk food all day long, and
Right.
that's not gonna do it
No.
because there's nothing gonna overcome that. But this is a reminder and also helps you to get to that goal faster. So every time I drink it, it's a reminder, oh, I shouldn't be eating this, right? A lot of people correlate being, overweight or skinny to being healthy, which is
100%. I'm guilty of that. So.
and that is, that's a fallacy. It's not true. The reason being is your diet controls if you're skinny or fat,
Like
or
when I tend to gain a little bit more weight, I'm like, okay, I'm eating like let's say too much sugars or meats and things like that, where I'm like, okay, I need to cool down on those things
Yeah.
because I know the weight where I have to be
Be.
at, like so I can feel healthy.
Right.
Because sometimes like I'll feel like because I have GERD,
yeah,
so it'll react when I'm like a little heavier. So
yeah. No, you're absolutely right. So, you have to watch what you eat and how much of it you eat. So if you eat too much, you're gonna become overweight. That doesn't, that eventually lead to some of the diseases, but that doesn't mean you're sick. Now, if you eat healthy, that's a different story because even if you eat healthy, you're gonna gain weight and become obese because you eat too much of healthy, right? It's all about calorie count when it comes to weight. Health and weight is two different things. They are sort of related, but not directly if you just look at the numbers, right?
yes,
Calories in equal to gaining weight. There's no way around it. Now, good calorie in, body use it to become healthier, and the bad calories, obviously, still body has to use it to gain weight, but it makes you sick. And this is actually really good for people who have the problem with indigestion. This is
this
gonna
is
be
great. Yeah,
it's
because
gonna take-
I'm gonna try this because. At first I was like, I don't know if because of the taste thing, I'm very much of a taste person, but now that I know that in the beginning it has that, so I'm reminded that the better I'm at health wise, it'll help me in the long run.
You're absolutely right. And also, when I used to have spicy food, I mean, we all love food, so I can't say, oh, I eat healthy all the time, right? So spicy food gives me that indigestion and the bloating,
Yes,
right?
it
Right
does.
away.
Right away.
10 seconds. You take a sip of that, we're done. It gets rid of it just that fast.
So is it before I eat or after I eat?
So normally for this is you eat it on you take it on empty stomach.
Empty stomach.
Half an hour before, nothing to eat or drink, and half an hour after. Now, in your case, when you eat, you get that bloating digestion. You can have a shot right after just you eat. And that'll take care of the symptoms of it, right?
That's good. What do most people say when taking this, like, you know, as the final results? Like, how do they feel? Do we have to take it for a long period of time? Like, what's that? Like the trial and error?
So, I mean, 99.999%. The only other, people who's not taking it and not feeling good is the one who stopped taking it. So all my patients, I've given it to thousands of my patients. They all feel not just good, amazing taking that. A lot of those symptoms that I mentioned, they have gone, they're disappeared literally in front of their eyes after 72 hours of taking this. Obviously, once again, you got to take this and do other things besides to keep yourself healthy, exercise and be mindful of what you eat. But after 72 hours, it's just absolutely amazing what response I get.
So basically, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. There's no way around it, right? We do everything in our power to look good. We go to the gym, we eat right.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, mine.
Yes, Emma. It's all yours. So, hey, as a matter of fact, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get your audience, instead of your lucky audience, we'll get a free sample of this, or
Amazing.
we get we send them, we ship them a bottle of this for sure. I just want, the goal is once again to educate your audience and also get them to become more healthy.
Yeah.
As a physician, to me, that's worth more than anything to see people healthy. I want to be out of the job, right?
Right.
If everybody was healthy, I'd be jobless. But that's the goal. I see enough people suffer right now, especially when you are in this crisis that we are in. Over 700,000 people have already died, right? About just, I did a lecture or gave a little talk about breast cancer just last month. Over 600,000 women will get diagnosed with breast cancer. Every hour, 5 women dies of breast cancer alone.
Yeah.
So by the time we are done, 5.
So what we need to do is
healthy and prevention,
and
right?
not have like our body with so much acid in it.
Right.
So this will help us out tremendously with
absolutely
with our
no
health.
Question about it,
Okay.
right?
All right. Well, thank you for coming.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you
I've
for
learned
having
a lot, and now I'm like I'm gonna be like a Balance7. If you don't take it, you won't feel great or rejuvenated. I would say.
Right, you just take it, and as I guarantee you, after 72 hours, you feel better. It doesn't matter if you're young, you're old, if you want to exercise, if you just want to have mental clarity, if you want to have energy all day long, especially moms with kids and working and running around all the time, they're so exhausted. So this is it. This is some of the answers that you are looking for.
So from athletes to moms to everyone.
It just is designed for everybody, so everybody has a shot of being healthy and continuously enjoying life in a healthier way. Because the time passes no matter what. If you're sick or healthy, the time goes and you will age. We'll get to the end. But wouldn't it be a bit better if you had it and you're healthy and you enjoy the journey as you age and you move forward?
Yeah.
So you can find Balance7 at balance7.com, the word balance, number 7.com. Also, there's a section for the doctor, ask question. So I will be the one who's answering your question if you do. And also it's through Amazon as well.